With Falcon hockey coach Joe Cranston. And Joe, the last couple of games, the Falcons have scored a bunch of goals. 9 goals in a 9-0 win over St. Olaf and then a 9-2 win over St. Benedict. Your thoughts about those two games?
The St. Olaf game, that was a 9-0 game. St. Olaf's a little down this year, and then they were a little beat up and had some of their top players out of the lineup, so it was a little bit of a mismatch. But we played really well, and it's nice to get that kind of scoring. And we had a lot of different people on the score sheet that game, and it was just all around a good offensive effort. Then our last game against St. Ben's, they have a nice team. That St. Ben's swept Gustavus last year, and they have a nice team, and they have good team speed, and they're a young team. Most of their scoring's coming from freshmen, sophomores, so they're up and coming, good program. But we just played that well. We beat them 9-2, and we just dominated. We scored 14 seconds into the game, and then I think we scored 3 in the last few minutes. We just put the pressure on them the whole time. We had a couple letdowns in the game where they got a couple goals, but all in all, really happy with our team. Chloe had 5 points, and Chloe and Alice and Danny Casina, that line, I believe were +5. We had to get some scoring out of our other lines, but the other lines played well. Everybody played well. It was just a good team effort. But and Emily Stark getting our first shorthanded goal of the season from Brianna Breland. That was huge. She had a huge cheering section there from back where she's from, right up by St. Cloud's. That was really fun for Emily to get that and to get our first shorthanded goal. We should have 4 or 5 on the year. We just haven't been putting them in the net. But all in all, really good defensive effort too. Not giving up goals. Our defense played extremely well against St. Ben's. I thought we moved the puck maybe as well in that game as any game I've ever coached here in 16 years. We just moved the puck, and our passing was sharp, and D were moving their feet. So just overall, really good team effort against St. Ben's and St. Olaf. So we're going to spend some time in the D zone this coming weekend, so we got to get ready for that now.
Joe, talk about this weekend. Back to WIAC play, hosting Superior on Friday and then going up to Superior on Saturday. A big weekend for the Falcons. Two teams are tied for first place right now in the WIAC. Your thoughts about the series?
Well, it doesn't really get any bigger than this. This will be once these 2 games are played, we're halfway done with our conference play for the year. And like you said, we're tied with Superior, so whichever team can come away with 3 or 4 points is going to be in first place all by themselves. So it's just an absolute huge weekend to try to get 3 points. That's a tough thing to do, home and home. But we traditionally play well in Superior. I think our record in their barn is probably better against them than it is in our own barn. So not really too worried about that. But we just have to play our game, and we haven't spent a lot of time in the defensive zone, so we really need to work on that today in practice and just sharpen that up, so that we're moving our feet and having our head up and playing physical in the D zone, and we should be okay. But Superior's always a good team. They're right up there with us, so it should be 2 great games. Really looking forward to it.
Joe, good luck to the Falcons, and we'll talk to you next week.